Let's talk about the post contact, because this is where I see a lot of players making the mistakes and the shots just never really develop that power behind to be driven. And the reason is the players, or you tend to relax right after you strike the ball. So take a look at this. I want to do my best to kind of replicate that. We roll the ball out, we strike, we do everything right, but right as you make the contact, okay, that was a pretty bad example, but your foot relaxes. Do not relax your foot. You know how when we juggle, we squeeze our toes together, we push our foot down so that way our ankle is locked? The same way we strike the ball, right after you strike it, it's the same way you've got to come out. If you happen to relax and your ankle loosens, your foot wobbles. So if you're a parent or a coach that's looking at the players, even filming yourself, film it from the side, and look what happens in a slow-mo right after the player strikes. You might just be able to see the foot coming up, right? The toes are coming up, or it just wobbles like this. That is not what we want, because that means your ankle, in that range of motion, it was relaxed. We want it to be fully locked right after the contact. We remain in that shape, and then we finish the same way until we land on the ground. Let me see if I can get some examples where you can visibly see the foot wobbling after the contact, on the post contact. And honestly, I struck the ball okay on this one, but my foot kind of wobbled, and you could tell because the ball didn't exactly travel to my maximum capability. And this is why your post contact is so important. Now, last thing on the post contact, it's about the way you strike the ball out. Right after you strike, you can cut it short just like how I did. But if you're gonna cut it short, you gotta focus on coming together to make yourself smaller towards the ball. And that's gonna help the ball to be staying low and then be driven. If your body is very tall, chances are it's gonna it was okay, but it's gonna rise as it goes. But look what happens as I come closer to the ball on my post contact. So right upon the contact, I'm trying to get myself a little bit lower, get my head and body closer to the ball along with my arm. So take a look at this. So you can see the ball relatively stays low as I get closer to the ball. And that's one way to control the height of the ball. You know how coaches will say, oh, don't lean back. And it's not necessarily just leaning back part that is important.